Season's greetings and welcome to Sweet Carolina. This week you can shop at home for the holidays. We want you to sit back, relax, and let us do the driving tonight as we take you around the Low Country, from Georgetown to Jasper, from Dorchester to Charleston County. Come with us as we explore the Low Country for unique and different gift ideas.
As you're thinking of the holidays, it's great to be able to welcome your guests to an inviting subdivision or home, either one. And I'm just going to be giving some tips as to what you can do yourself at home, as well as what our company has to offer should you desire to hire us to do it.
Hi, welcome back. I'm here with Krista Sprague from Lawns Done Right. Krista, you're going to give us some holiday decorating ideas.
I am. I'd like to share a few things with everybody this morning, just some simple things that everybody can do on their own. First of all, when you're getting ready for your holiday season and you're thinking about your friends and your family and your neighbors coming over, it's always nice to make the entrance to your home a little more inviting than it normally might be the rest of the year. One thing I always like to do is, and actually this is my husband's idea, these flags. I didn't really want to do this in the beginning, but he taught me into it and now I love it. Just a nice bright, this one bright green, you know, has a dove on it with peace. Nice bright flag at your front door.
Very
will add
welcoming.
a lot.
Now, one of the things that I was looking at right here that I think is gorgeous is this pot with these gorgeous flowers in it. And it's November right now, and look at these things are blooming away.
Well, thank you. It is all planted with cold-tolerant plants. These are all annuals. This one is a snapdragon. These
That's
come
beautiful.
in many colors and will bloom throughout the winter. And also the pansies, the same way, will bloom throughout the winter, also come in many different colors. This one has a face on it. This one is just called a solid clear pansy. And then this one is the ornamental kale. A lot of people are really interested in these nowadays, kale and cabbage. And then this one is also some English ivy. I use this in a lot of my pots, but this is the thriller, this is the filler, and this is the spiller.
I love it.
Flowers are something that are so beautiful and so intricately made. If you just take a look at a flower, you know that only God could create something so beautiful. He puts things like flowers on this earth for us to enjoy. So take advantage of it, enjoy them. We're here at Sangaree Subdivision, which is located in Summerville, South Carolina. And I'd like to just share with you some of the flowers that you can use in the winter that will live all winter long. One of the ones you can use is this purple pansy and also the yellow pansy right here. Any of your pansies would do really well all winter long, even right through a snow or sleet, whatever the case may be. Right on through till it warms up in the 80s in the spring. So you get a lot of use out of those. We've also used pink, yellow, and white snapdragons, and those are a wonderful flower for the winter as well. In the back, you'll see we have some rosemary, which is actually the herb that you use to cook with as an accent greenery. And then we have the silver dusty miller, which makes a very nice accent plant as well. The purple plants that you see are ornamental kale, and those, yes, they're kale. They can be eaten. They're not very tasty though. Get very tall, about 18 inches tall, and just make a good backdrop plant.
If they come into Lawns Done Right, you can show them exactly what they can put together.
Sure.
And this will last through the winter season.
Yes, it'll last right on up to spring, about 80 degrees. It'll still look pretty up till then.
And you can get something like this decorative pot there as well.
Yes, yes. We carry a line of Vietnamese pottery that's imported from Vietnam, and it's extremely tolerant of cold and heat. As a matter of fact, the cold tolerance, it is frost resistant. So that means it can just stay outside all winter long. If it snows, if it frosts, whatever the case may be, it's not going to hurt the pot. The other thing is pots should have a hole in the bottom of them.
Okay.
That's real important if you're putting a pot together, no matter what it's made out of. Look for a hole If it doesn't have a drainage hole, then make one.
Well, here's the other interesting thing about this. That's a great Christmas gift.
It is. It absolutely is.
It's year-round, and it's gorgeous, because a lot of times they have those stone pots that you see outside, and they're not very attractive.
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking around your lawn here, and it's obvious that you've had a landscaper here. Would the landscaper be you?
The landscape designer would be me, and the landscaper would be my husband, Philip.
Krista, take us on a tour of your lawn.
Sure, I'll be happy to. Let me just show you that we start right here up against the fence. I think one thing really important about a landscape design is the fact that it needs to flow. Let me just show you how this goes. The bed line starts, like I say, at the fence, comes in, comes back out, and then stops at the sidewalk. And then as we go down the front, we pick it back up at the edge of the driveway there, and it will work its way right on down to the sidewalk, which is parallel with the street.
Well, I have to say, walking around this neighborhood, you do have the best lawn and the best landscaping.
Oh, you're so sweet. I don't know about that, but you know, we try to keep our yard looking good. A lot of times it's hard to do as good of a job on our own yard as it is our clients, because of course they're our priority. But
now everyone has different budget needs. Are you able to work around that?
Oh yeah. The first thing I like to do when I meet with clients is ask them, what is your budget? Because I can work with a budget of $300 or $30,000, whatever the case may be, I can work with it.
But it's more fun to work with the $30,000.
Oh yes, most definitely more fun, most definitely.
Oh, now this is gorgeous right over here. I love it.
Oh, thank you. This is called Loropetalum. It's my favorite type, or cultivar as they call it, of Loropetalum. It's called Purple Diamond. As you see, it gives kind of a purple cast to it. And again, it is a evergreen, just like everything else in the yard, with the exception of this mulberry tree right here. This weeping mulberry is not a evergreen. So you see the difference?
A big difference.
Yeah, it's looking kind of ugly right now.
I still think it looks absolutely beautiful. More beautiful than anything in my lawn. Okay, and you can get this all done at Lawns Done Right.
Yes, give us a call if you like, or stop by 160 College Park Road, 737-4904. I'll be happy to give you a free estimate of what a design would cost, as well as an installation of the design.
Now, if someone wants to get some landscaping ideas, or they want some landscaping done, they can go into Lawns Done Right.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Let's just talk about the lawn right here, because again, this is so beautiful. And look we're in the middle of November, and everything just looks fantastic.
I think it's real important to use what we typically call evergreen plants. For instance, this plant right here is a pittosporum. It's an evergreen. It looks just the same no matter it be summer, winter, fall. It stays the same all year round. It does not drop its leaves. The same thing with the liriope, the variegated liriope, this plant right here. It's real important, I think, to not use what we call deciduous plants and trees in your front yard if you can help it, because they do drop their leaves, and in the winter that's just not real pretty.
Now, the other thing that you have out here that I really like is just these little stones, and they all say different things: tranquility, inspiration, beauty. These are just little things that make up a garden and make it beautiful.
I have to agree with you. That's probably the female side of it. We like a little bit of foo-foo, and that to me is just, a little stone beside each shrub. Just, captures maybe a little bit of, mine and my husband's personalities, I would say.
And let's talk about this down here, because I am curious. Exactly what do you call this? I mean, it's very, very Charleston. You've got the palms coming out. Is it a palm tree?
It is a palm tree. It's a pindo palm. And
okay, because it looks like a different kind of palm tree than the one we normally see.
It's not. It's one that is pretty frequently grown here in the Charleston area.
Okay.
I think the difference might be that it's a baby. It's
Oh,
just a
all
little
right.
baby.
So that's why we don't see the base of it.
Exactly. What they call the boots are the pieces that stick out that everybody thinks are so attractive, the boots. The boots have not yet begun to form because it's still a juvenile.
And how does this survive through the winter?
It is cold tolerant. And one thing when you're buying palm trees, it's real important to know which ones are cold tolerant and which ones aren't. There are a lot that will not grow here that, for instance, will grow in Florida.
Okay, so the place to go find this all out is Lawns Done Right. And what's your address?
It's 160 College Park Road, Ladson, and we're just kind of diagonally across from the side entrance to the flea market.
And Krista, if someone wants to give you a call, what's the phone number there?
It is 843-737-4904.
There you go, Lawns Done Right. Happy holidays.